So, ladies and gentlemen, if you look here, what can we see? We can see this is one of the obelisks. Can you see this? All right, and this is the second obelisk. These are the two obelisks used to be in the front of the temple. The two sitting statues, one sitting statue and one sitting statue. The four standing statue, two standing statue here, and two standing statue on the other side. So the four standing statue, two sitting statue, the two obelisks, the flag pillars, this is the facade of the temple. Why he did this? Because he knows that maybe people coming later and destroying something in the temple. So if somebody like to read his history or the era of Ramses II, he will come here, he will know how the facade of the temple used to be. Okay, so now we have like three statues, two sitting statue and one standing statue. But he reflecting here that he have two sitting statue and four standing statue. And if we get outside and see the places, we will see where this statue used to be. Okay, and we can see, of course, the obelisk, one of them, and the other one that's taken by the French people. And used to be like flag pillars in the front, like any international place now they can put flag pillars. So exactly in ancient time they have the flag pillars, one for example for Egypt and the other one for like different provinces, or one flag representing Upper Egypt, one representing Lower of Egypt, and some others for the big cities and the country itself. And all of these ones are the sons of Ramses. As I mentioned before, Ramses have lots of children or have lots of sons. So all of the sons are standing in the front, and they're getting, as you see on the back over there, they're getting lots of animals. Okay, they slaughter these animals and they're offering them as sacrifices. By the way, we find a tomb in the west bank of Luxor. It was discovered by Dr. Kent Wicks, an American excavator. He was digging in the Valley of the Kings, and he found a tomb for the sons of the King Ramses II. This was in 1995. He found around 100 rooms on the tomb itself in the Valley of the Kings. You can imagine. So the one or the sons or the tomb of the sons is the most deep tomb in the whole Valley of the Kings. You can imagine under the ground 100 rooms, okay, inside just one tomb. It's a big work actually, because he have lots of sons and he wanted his sons to be buried with him in the Valley of the Kings. His tomb, by the way, in the Valley of the Kings, unfortunately his tomb is closed now for restoration and for preservations. Okay, let's go to see what's next. As we pass by the two statues of the King Ramses II, so we finished the part which is added by the King Ramses II and which is added later, and now we get in the main part of the temple, which it was built by the King Amenhotep III. Amenhotep III, or sometimes when you read in the book, you can read his name as Amenophis III, because the Greek, when they came, they called him Amenophis III. So this is why the writers sometimes they keep call his name Amenhotep III or Amenophis III. So here we can see the 7 pillars on each side, so 14 pillars together. Why 14 in particular? Because 7 representing Upper of Egypt and 7 representing Lower of Egypt, and because when Seth, he killed his brother, he cut him to 14 pieces, so here the 14 representing the 14 pieces of Osiris, 7 be here in Upper Egypt and the other 7 were in Lower of Egypt. Okay, so we can see the two statues in front of us, the two statues for the king Tutankhamun and his wife named Ankh-Semba-Amun or Ankh-Semba-Aton, and inside I will let you know the whole story about this king or this young king actually who died when he was 15 years old. Okay, King Tutankhamun or Tutankhaton. If you look at the top of these ones, the one they did ask you before about papyrus, okay, so you can see like open here, like open papyrus ones and open papyrus capitals. As we mentioned before, that the ancient Egyptian people, they were shipped the papyrus for 2 reasons. The stem looks like a triangular shape, a symbol of fertility, looks like a pyramid. The top of the capital, it looks like sun rays, temple of the god Amun-Ra, the god of the sun. Okay, so this is why they have the lotus, the papyrus one as a symbol of the god Amun-Ra, because the whole temple here is dedicated for the god Amun-Ra, the god of the sun. Okay, the Egyptian people, they found the sun can rise in the morning, shining the whole country So they worship the sun, and they call the sun the god, his name Amun-Ra, and they represented the sun in the form of the man, and we'll find his figures sometimes we can find here, and also we can find in Karnak temple.